Look at her for a second before you look at anything else. A woman, sprawled backward across a bed, her arms hanging off the edge like she's been dropped there, and sitting on her chest, right where her breathing should be, is something small and hunched and grinning. Not a monster exactly. Something worse. Something that looks like it belongs there. Then you notice the horse, pushed through the curtains behind her, its eyes wide and glassy white, staring at nothing and everything at once. I don't know about you, but that's not the kind of thing I'd want peering into my bedroom at 3 in the morning. This is The Nightmare, painted in 1781 by a Swiss artist named Heinrich Fuseli. And honestly, this reminds me a little of sleep paralysis. I've had it happen a few times, that horrible sensation of being awake but unable to move, like something is sitting on you. Fuseli obviously didn't know the modern term for it, but somehow, over 200 years ago, he painted the feeling exactly. When this went up at the Royal Academy in 1782, nobody had seen anything like it. Paintings were supposed to show history, myth, scripture. This showed a feeling, an invisible private terror, given a face and a shape, and hung on a wall for strangers to walk past. So who paints something like that? Fuseli, born Johann Heinrich Füssli in Zurich in 1741, was trained for the church. He was ordained a minister. He read Homer and Dante and Shakespeare in multiple languages before he ever picked up a brush seriously. He spent years in Rome studying Michelangelo's bodies until he could twist a figure into almost anything he wanted. This was not a man working outside the system. He would go on to become a full Royal Academician in 1790 and professor of painting there in 1799. Lectures, students, respectability. Apparently that wasn't quite enough for him, because the imagination underneath all that was somewhere else entirely. Fuseli returned again and again to dreams, demons, witches, doomed lovers, scenes from Milton where bodies twist in agony and ecstasy at once. Look at his other nightmare studies from around this period. The same crouching incubus, the same staring horse, reappearing like he couldn't quite finish saying whatever he was trying to say the first time. Some historians think part of the answer is a woman named Anna Landolt. In 1779, while visiting Zurich, Fuseli became infatuated with her. She was connected to his old friend, Johann Caspar Lavater, and Fuseli wrote to him with startling intensity about wanting to marry her. "She is mine, and I am hers," he wrote. But Anna married someone else, a merchant, not Fuseli. Here's where it gets genuinely uncertain and worth being honest about. Decades later, a conservator restoring the nightmare found a hidden portrait on the back of the canvas of a young woman some historians believe may be Anna. Nobody can prove it. Nobody can prove the sleeping woman in the nightmare is her either. But the theory that heartbreak found its way into the demon in the horse is one many scholars find hard to dismiss entirely. A few years later, in 1788, Fuseli married Sophia Rawlins, one of his models. Their marriage was unconventional, intense, and became its own private universe. He painted her obsessively, over 100 times, often in ways that blurred the line between portrait and fantasy. So there he was, professor, academician, lecturer to the establishment, and privately, endlessly returning to bodies in torment, desire disguised as horror, sleep as a kind of haunting. Maybe that's the real story here, not that a respectable man happened to paint something strange once, but that he seemed to need to, over and over, as if the nightmare was the only place he could say the things the rest of his life had no room for. Look at her again. Now you know a little more about who put her there. If this story caught your interest, Wait until you see what's hidden in Leonardo da Vinci's secret notebooks and find out why he was anything but an ordinary painter. That video is on screen right now. It would mean a lot if you subscribed to the channel and left a like. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments about this unusual painter. Until next time, take care.